So elated. And then they're not going to win until week 7.
Well, you
That's
heard
my
it here
call.
first.
That's right.
Ty picked the Cleveland Browns
Week 1 against the Steelers.
over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So
week
not
1.
to hate all over your Super Bowl pick, but I'll go ahead and look to the NFC. I want to go with I could see the Rams or Falcons, and I think I want to stay with Falcons. I think they're still a built-up enough team whose defense seems to be improving since they made an appearance, and I think they still have a little fuel in the tank to make that run happen.
All right, there it is. Steelers, Falcons.
Yeah, I like it.
Down.
You heard it here. Before we wrap it up, though, we're going to talk about other games that are considered best to watch coming up in the month of September besides the NFL, although I think you actually have a couple. What do you have in mind?
I do. So I want to open up. I don't think we're going to give the world's greatest amount of love to the Pac-12 kind of throughout the year, so I want to throw a Pac-12 matchup out there, USC-Stanford. For an NCAA matchup.
Okay.
So, especially if you're a Pac-12 fan, you're probably already tuned into that anyway. But of course, NFL opening weekend, baby. But the games that I got to watch: Chargers, Chiefs, Rams, Raiders.
I like it. The Rams Raiders is going to be a good one, and you're not wrong. Chargers Chiefs. 2 good division games going off. It seems like everyone's playing a divisional game. Am I wrong? Because I know the Bears and the Packers are playing too.
I know not every game is divisional, but okay. Yeah, there's quite a handful of them.
Yeah, nice. It's an exciting way to start the season. I'm staying over in baseball because the wild card games are looking crazy. New York is playing Oakland, even in a series as we recorded this episode, so early September. But looking forward into later of the month, you have the Diamondbacks playing the Rockies, which that's a tight division right now between LA as well. That's only separated by a game and a half. So this is the most exciting time of year if you have one of your teams competing for one of those spots in baseball. It's getting real right now. And then the Cardinals and the Cubs still have some games to play, while the Brewers are going to be in the mix as well. And so all 3 of those teams are also all in a game and a half. And the Brewers and Cardinals are both taking on the wildcard spots as it stands early September. So it's going to be a fun next few weeks. Of course, taking a look at the East for MLB2, the Phillies are going to try to, weasel into one of those spots. I shouldn't say weasel. They've had a good year. They just, they're trying to keep things going. And Atlanta. I almost said the Mets. That's not even. No, nowhere.
Not even close.
No. But the Braves look pretty good to make postseason. But there you have it. That's also like kind of rolling in our wild card update there. I don't know if I missed too much else there. We meant to do that, but I think we kind of glossed on it. Yeah, kind of.
You got
touched
most of
on
it.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll clean it up here for you.
There you go. Do that for me.
The American League's pretty much set. You got the Yankees and the A's. Seattle's 5.5 back. Forget about it, man. Lock in the A's and the Yankees. It's done.
You're calling that done?
Though,
okay.
I'm calling 5.5. I'm calling it done, man. You heard it here. Milwaukee, St. Louis, Los Angeles, Dodgers, Arizona, and Phillies are all within 4.5 total between Milwaukee and Philadelphia. 3.5 for that final spot between St. Louis and Philadelphia. Everyone else on down. Washington down. Forget about it. They're done.
They've
but really, really tight, of course, in the NL Central and the NL West between Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Louis. All could potentially move up there. The Cardinals have been incredibly hot. So is Milwaukee. And then you look at the Rockies, Dodgers, and Diamondbacks as well, too, all within a couple of games of each other.
And I still remain on my division pick in the West for the National League. Diamondbacks.
They're a game and a half back,
They're
baby.
in third place now, but it's still only a game and a half. When for most of the season they've been sitting on top of it. It only takes a couple wins and they're right back in first, which is pretty crazy. So any games, again, in baseball, I think are worth watching if they involve any of those teams that are still fighting for a postseason spot or a divisional spot for that matter. All right, that is it now for our episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of Average Sports by Average Guys.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, invite your friends to our page. Share your thoughts with us and show ideas with us there on the Facebook page, or send us an email, avgsportsguys@gmail.com. We'll see y'all next time.